Hey, beautiful souls, Yvette here with TrueHealingSource.com. What do you think of when I say self-love? Now, I'm not talking about a sexual type of self-love. I'm talking about a emotional, so to speak, or a non-physical type of self-love, a spiritual self-love. You know, if you look at the definition on the internet, you can find a lot of different things, some of which are, for me, a little bit frustrating because I am all about helping you fall madly in love with you and who you are meant to be as your authentic self in this world. The definition, if you look up the word self-love, a lot of times you'll find words such as vanity, selfishness, egotistical, narcissism, stuck up, looking down on others, and taking advantage of other people as if you're above them, so to speak. My definition, and I think of this as a spiritual self-love, thinking about on a source energy level of the way source energy feels about us, is a non-judgmental self-love, a compassion for yourself, and a complete acceptance of you and who you are, your authentic self, and who you came here to be without judgment of any kind. Having self-esteem, which is not a bad thing. You actually need self-esteem in this world to move forward in any area in your life. Self-confidence, again, self-confidence is not something that's negative. A lot of people think of self-confidence as egotistical, and self-confidence is, again, needed to move forward in your life if you're not acting like a narcissist or acting like a victim in this world. Self-love from a spiritual standpoint means setting boundaries and actually having a voice and being able to say no when people are trying to hurt you or take advantage of you or push you down, so to speak, and make you feel like you're worthless. Self-love involves a worthiness and feeling that you are actually worthy of greatness or anything good in this world. Forgiveness, which I really don't even, at this point in my life, forgiveness for me is, I don't use the word forgiveness anymore because I feel like we're all where we're at in the moment of where we're meant to be from our life experience, so to speak. And so I think that we experience life from that particular energy we're in, and we are just meant to be in that particular moment. And forgiveness means like you did something bad or you did something wrong. And I don't think that that's really, I just not a place I come from at this point for myself. Stepping into your authentic self without feeling guilt or shame is another way I think of something else I think of when I think of self-love. Treating yourself with kindness. So for you, when you think about the word self-love, what do you think of? Do you think about this as something that's negative, or do you think about this from a spiritual standpoint in a positive way? It's just something I thought I'd mention to you today. It's something, again, I'm really passionate about helping other women feel experiencing self-love. It's something that for the majority of my life, I did not have. I had no self-worth. I had no self-esteem, no self-confidence. I basically hated myself and who I was. And it was a lot due to specific events or traumas in my life and the way I was raised. Specific traumas that were of sexual nature and other traumas, secondhand PTSD, worthlessness, the religion I grew up in that had a lot of cultish beliefs around a lot of different things. So I had literally no self-worth. As a woman especially. And I had to do a lot of self-healing to get to a place of feeling confident in myself and who I am, and actually being okay with me, and actually coming out as the authentic me that I am meant to be in this world, as this woman that I'm meant to be for myself and for my family and for the universe, so to speak, in my community. I am super passionate about helping other women discover that for themselves and healing the old traumas and events in their life that have created this unworthiness. Through my own journey over especially the past 7 to 15 years in different parts of the journey I've been through, I have had some really profound spiritual experiences where I feel like I have experienced self-love from a source energy standpoint, where I actually felt divine. I actually felt completely at one with everything, with source energy. And when you have that realization, so to speak, or understanding, it completely changes your life. And you realize it's not from an egotistical standpoint, which really the ego is here to help us. It's not a bad thing like a lot of people talk about. The ego, if you didn't have an ego, so to speak, you wouldn't be able to move forward in some of the things that we do in our life. So the ego is actually beneficial in some ways from a spiritual standpoint. It's not this horrible thing to be judged, but another subject there. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the self-love issue today and help you to maybe for yourself think about, what does self-love mean for you? Does it hit a negative chord for you in your life? And when you think about that, do you feel in your own life for yourself, do you have self-confidence? Do you have self-love? Do you have compassion for yourself and who you are each day? Or are you very judgmental of everything that you do, every move that you make? That's not self-love. And that is actually blocking you and holding you back from living your life of greatness, from manifesting the best life that you possibly can, even from a spiritual sense, which we all are. Everything and everything is spiritual in this world. We're created from spirit source. And so everything is spiritual. So I invite you just to think about this question today. It's just kind of a thought I wanted to put out there for you. I felt kind of compelled to share that with you and hope that it's something that's beneficial for you. If you'd like to check out my website and find out a little more about the work that I do to help you raise your spiritual self-love and self-confidence and empowerment in your life, and actually creating your life and manifesting your life on a conscious level instead of just passively, aggressively, so to speak, check out truehealingsource.com. I love you guys so much, and I love sharing with you guys positive things that can help you in being your authentic self in this world. Blessings. Have an amazing evening, guys. Bye.